Welcome everyone to this week's Colorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com, and this week I'm with a very special friend. She's been here before, Deb Snyder. Hi, Deb.
Hi, everybody.
Deb's website is heartglow.org. Now, she has this wonderful event that's coming up this weekend, 23rd, 24th of March. It's the Transform event. So if you buy tickets and come to the event, you'll see Dr. Paul Coleman, myself, of course, Karen Paolino, Wynne, my husband, Deb, Sue Yarney, and lots more people. It's a fabulous whole weekend event. There's Saturday and Sunday, and Saturday night is a fabulous communication with spirit event with Dr. Paul Coleman. So that'll be very exciting. You can get tickets from heartglow.org, and if you watch this video, you get a special discount code, which is HG2013. So you'll see that across the bottom of the screen. So you can put that in and get almost 25% off your ticket for the weekend. So that's fun, right? Now, the other thing is, if you share this particular video with the wonderful Deb and myself there, and you share it on your website, share it on your Facebook page, and let me know before Saturday 23rd, because I'm speaking on the 23rd, I will put you into a raffle and draw your name on that day during my my talk, and you might be able to win this. Let's get my little rainbow wing. This is a gold one. So if you share this video, share it with your friends, get them to share it, let me know that you've shared the video on your Facebook page, your website, YouTube channel, wherever, so that people can see it. Then I will put you in for a draw to win the wing, to win the fairy wing. And the draw will happen on Saturday 23rd of March at the Transform event. So you'll need to watch my website or my Facebook page or the Heart Glow page to find out who's won that fairy wing. Unless, of course, you're at the event. Then you'll know immediately and you get it. Yippee!
I am not eligible. I'm bummed. I am just going to have to buy a fairy wing.
Wonderful. Now then, so we have 3 colors. We've chosen violet, white, and blue. So use your intuition to select one of those colors, or just tune in to which is past, present, and future. So that's violet, white, and blue. All right, so we're starting with violet. So violet, I'm sure that many of you know violet is the color of transformation and change. It's the crown chakra. But just for a moment, close your eyes, and I'd like you to imagine, sense, and feel what color violet that is. Is it light? Is it dark? And just imagine your week. Does it change over the course of the week? And, don't get your left brain in the way. Just let your imagination flow. Now, if it's light violet, you can open your eyes again now. If it's light violet, then that is very much about you've been through transformation, you're coming out the other side, and you're coming into this place of lightness and letting go of what doesn't serve you, but also you're lightening your life up. So you may be having a spring clean, throwing stuff out. You might even be throwing relationships out. It's just an energy of you're moving into a new place of being. If it's a dark, I saw this little flash of light then. If it's a dark violet, then that's kind of like a bruise. And it says that you're still moving through change. And it can be difficult, it can be hard, but you have to know that light violet is coming. The dark violet is just going through a bit of a dark night of the soul, but you will come out the other end and it'll be okay. All right, so I'll hand you over to Deb, see what Deb has to say.
Oh, well, when you immediately talked about that, I immediately saw the violet, like a violet flower, the beautiful little flowers, which are in a deep, deep, dark purple for the most part in my experience, but I know they can be all different kinds of shades. We even see them in white and other things. But I was thinking of the African violet, which is that dark, dark shade that even has a texture. And then thinking where violet is on us is our colors rays in our chakra system. I was thinking when you mentioned the bruise, I was like, oh, isn't that true? It is the last of what we have to do before we fully connect with spirit, fully, totally allow that merging of the ethers. So it is sometimes the hurts and the processes that are almost our life's work to do before we make that final spiritual connection. So I would highly recommend people do meditate on that color and have spirit bring forth to you what are the deep hurts. So we're talking about maybe deep betrayal, abuse, sticky relationships, that kind of thing. What do you have left to heal within yourself? Because guess what? You can't heal the other people. That's their job to heal themselves. But heal how you're processing it within you. And know that once you get through that, you're only going to continue to go up, up, up.
Oh my goodness, you know, I had kind of tears coming into my eyes when you were going like, it was like a flower opening.
Yeah. When I work primarily with, like anybody else, I have a whole team on the other side there, and they kind of take over my body. So I get a little like a marionette. So I don't always know what I'm doing, but it's a lot of fun. And so I just kind of try to explain it the way I am. When I'm on stage, when I'm presenting, I'm all over the place. So it's kind of fun. So you'll have to try to catch up with me at Transform on that weekend, because I'll be a little bit everywhere. So
I really like that kind of energy of, you know, if you're in the violet, to move your arms up, because it feels like that's part of the transformation, just doing that, to open up and be a flower and open that energy. Wow.
And to know to ask for, you know, that's the ultimate. Think about on our knees with our arms in the air, you know, the ultimate. There are some things that are so difficult that we face in life that we really can't do it without spirit, and we're not supposed to. So, but you know, that's really, no one ever said we had to do it without spirit. Spirit's always there. So we just need to be able to listen to it. So
cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so our next color is white. Now, the reason we chose white is because Deb had a year where she just wore white. It was this project of wearing white and the amazing transformation that happened to her over the course of that year. You know, many people, gurus and teachers, wear white, and white is a color, a pigment color that has no colors in it. It's blank, it's bland, it's bleached of all color. In light, it has all the colors in it. So again, just for a moment, close your eyes and see if you are the white pigment, if you're clothed in white, or if you have white light that's coming in. So again, open your eyes. If you were clothed in white, then it's going back to that cleansing, isn't it? It's almost like I have this sense of seeing the world from a different perspective. And it's like being a whiteboard, that you're cleaning everything and then changing something. So you may be, it may be just something simple like changing your website or changing the wording of something. But it could also be something really, really big, like just changing your identity and changing your life and even changing your name. It's like there's a vibration that's coming in here where you are changing your vibration to a different level of being, and there's all kinds of different levels that could be. If you're white, if it's white light that's coming in, that has all the colors. So for you, I feel that you have lots of choices coming up, and you will be making lots of changes, very, very busy. And the sense, and I keep being shown red and gold, and red and gold are the I am colors. There's a sense of you are coming in, truly coming into who you are. It's like you're stepping in to this identity that is truly you. And that white light coming in, it's almost like a spotlight that's coming to you. And when that happens, when you come into your I am and the spotlight comes down, it's almost like you've arrived. It's like, yes, here I am, and I can be seen. And it's also an energy of saying, I want to be seen now. You know, your gifts, your treasures, your talents, everything, you just want to be seen. Okay. Send that over to Deb.
That's actually a very nice transition to me based on some of the things that I'm going to say about it. My year in white was incredibly transformational. Elizabeth knew me and saw me through that whole process, so she basically knew what I was going through, the benefits of it and the difficulties of it, and the difficulties that then turn into benefits that you don't quite know at the time. So that is the key. So I am working on a book project. The book is in writing right now. It's called Tripping the White Fantastic, an illuminating journey to your sacred self. So it is totally a book and actually a deck that I'm in development with that it takes people through their stages of true purity transformation, devotional transformation. So this is the type of work that for any energy practitioner out there that's looking to even raise their vibration even higher and to get into those higher tunes. Because it was a fun year, but it was a weird year because I'm a pretty grounded person and I like to see how intuition can help with the practical day-to-day. But this took me to a new level, and where I was working with ascended masters and things that I hadn't even really kind of given much thought to before. So it really was powerful for me. One of the things that is a key lesson about white has a lot to do, believe it or not, with shadow work. So I use the phrase that when light shines upon you, it illuminates your dark places. So because you can't actually see your shadow until you're basked in the light. So we don't even know to look for a shadow unless light is shining upon us. So this is what white gives you an opportunity to do. When I speak about this project, I tease people saying, you know, you don't know every bit about your body, every bump, every crevice, anything until you're wearing white sweatpants. It's kind of a joke, but guess what? We need to be totally in acceptance of ourselves, no matter we look hot in white sweatpants or whether we look, 40-something in sweatpants, it's all beautiful. And if you're not in that place of acceptance of yourself, dressed fully in white, you know where you have work yet to do. So it's a powerful, powerful exercise. And I actually have friends and students that actually take this project. I don't necessarily recommend they do a year right out unless they feel called to do that like I was, but they do it for a month at a time. So it's really interesting, a week at a time, even a day at a time, because someone like me who never wore really white before, off-white was my white, and I was doing waiting tables or something. So, it was really a powerful thing for me. And it's, as I said, it transcended into a project where white came to me through animals, flowers, forces of nature. So it really got to be the universe at what white could do. And I look forward to sharing that with you folks in the years to come. So.
That's lovely. Thank you. Thank you. So now our next color, our final color is blue. Now, if you saw the transform image for the event, this is where we got the blue from. So the blue is the ocean, the blue is all around. Blue, of course, is communication. And it struck me, after we'd chosen these colors, violet and blue and the white energy links you with the angelic realm. It links you with your guardian angels. It links you with communicating with spirit on all kinds of different levels. It also links you with communicating with your own spirit. So this blue is, I get this sense that you need to communicate with yourself. You can communicate with a ton of people out there, and blue is a color of communication, but I feel like it's the need to connect with yourself, with your own spirit, with your higher self, and bring that energy in and ask your higher self, ask yourself, what is it I need to do in this situation, in my life, with whatever it is you're doing. So there's a need now to communicate with yourself and not look outside. So you can talk to us and ask us, but it's really about communicating with yourself, because you have all the answers. You have access to all the answers. Blue, I'm just being told, is also a listening color. So when you ask, you have to listen in order to receive the answer. Because sometimes, I don't know, I do this. You hear the answer and you think, no, that wasn't it. No, that's not it. I don't want to hear that one. No, I got that wrong. And so it's just be open and allow the answer to come in. If you don't get the answer, or you think you don't get the answer, ask them to repeat it. Just ask them to repeat it. Ask them to repeat it slower. So that blue energy, that blue energy, I'm also being shown, put blue around your throat right now, because there may be something that you want to say or want to ask for and you're not doing it, and blue will help you. It'll bring the vibration of those words up to that level, and it will also help you to hear whatever it is you need to hear, because you may have been avoiding something or avoiding hearing something. It doesn't have to be as bad as you think it is. As soon as you have information, then it gives you power and it changes the energy altogether. You can start moving forward. Okay, so hand you over to Deb.
Well, thank you. The Transform event itself was a concept that I woke up one morning with, and this is a benefit conference for the Harklow Center, which is a nonprofit charitable organization supporting family caregivers. So the whole concept behind this is wanting people to come together for a mind, body, spirit conference that actually also supports a charitable event, and realize that it does take a village. We all are in this together. So whether our role is making a donation so someone else can be better supported, or we're a teacher, or we're a student, or we're both, this is all how it is. We are all indeed one. So this conference itself, and the color blue, being a speaker and a listener and engaging, the way I'm being shown and I see it is this is our time to all come together. And whether you're there with us that weekend or not, we're on the weekend of the spring equinox. So this is a time of transition from winter into spring, and a time of transformation for many species. And I think about that, and I realize that we humans resist our transformation times. We're one of the only species on the planet that go like, no, not me, not me, because of our logical side, rational side, intellectual side. We think that makes us all knowing and powerful, and we resist some of our natural instincts and our natural abilities and the timeline of the earth and how everything works with the universe. So I encourage you that weekend to join us in transformation, whether you're there with us or not, but do it in your own life. So set a commitment to meditate on the color blue, to meditate on the ocean, to allow it to wash over you, and see what might need to be transformed in your life. The teachers that we're bringing together that weekend aren't going to cure you, save you, do anything. They're going to present interesting tools for you to contemplate and then make a choice on whether or not you're going to take actions for yourself. So it's only ever about what we can do for ourselves to transform. So again, that wisdom you can find right inside your heart. So I encourage you to do that.
That's lovely. I was thinking to myself, I was going to ask you if you'd like to share an inspirational message, but I think you just gave it.
Done.
Yeah, tick that one off. That's how psychic she is. She got the inspirational message before when I was thinking it. Thank you so much, Deb. And people can contact you through heartglow.org, but you have another website, don't you?
Yes, I do. You can contact me also at Heartglow Living or Intuitive Parenting Book. I am the author of the book Intuitive Parenting. And people that are in the southeastern United States can also see me this year at the Through the Veil Conference, which is the first weekend in June. It's like June 7, 8, 9 in Atlanta. So I'm looking forward to being there as well as a sponsor, one of the sponsors of that event. So.
Oh, I like the way you say it, Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. Well, I don't say it the way they're going to say it better than me. So.
Atlanta.
I was just in England at Arthur Findlay for a week, and people couldn't believe I didn't have like a strong American accent, whatever that is. And I said, well, that's thanks to my theater teacher. I don't. But they couldn't figure out where I was from.
Oh, that's funny.
They met people from different parts of the U.S.
That's right.
And they were trying to peg me. So.
Oh, bless. So take a look at the heartglow.org website. If you'd like to come to the Transform event, remember that you have a code HG 2013 that you can enter and get almost 25% off the price of the weekend. So that's exciting. And we look forward to seeing you there. Now, my website is sealwithlove.com, so check my work out as well. And also remember that if you share this video with your community, your tribe, and let me know, I will put you in for the draw for this fairy wing, which is gold just for you. Yay! So we will see you at the event. Coloricious blessings to everyone. Bye.